Hello, hello, and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. And in this series we will follow Aloy on her journey to complete all of the side quests throughout the map after first completing the story mode, so that we are well equipped and resourced to deal with just about anything. So we are currently at this location on the map, right up in the top left corner. This is the Sunfall. Is where the sun ring is, and just up ahead of us here you can see a green exclamation mark. So let's go and find out what this citizen needs from us.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away. Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle.
So we have a sick girl here who requires some medicine, and we need to track down the healer, who just happens to be quite a distance away from the looks of it. So we're gonna hopefully utilize a shortcut, of which we have many. I don't think we'll bother with that one, we'll go with this one. So we are now pretty much where we want to be. All we've got to do now is locate the guy. That looks like him out on the dock there. So we're just going to make our way over to the healer, and we are going to ask him very kindly, can we have some medicine please for the young girl? So where are you? Down here somewhere. Are there stairs? Yes, there are stairs. Excellent.
Are you Galiv, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis' kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
So, the healer is reluctant to help us. So much for the Hippocratic Oath. He will help us, though, if we bring him a Thunderjaw heart. That's no worry at all, as Thunderjaws are my speciality. It looks like we can't really jump too close, although we can save running all the way up that ramp. So we're just going to skip to the nearest local exit and directly into the path of a load of machines. So a nice little practice session there, a good little warm-up for the Thunderjaw, who is just down the canyon here. And you can just see him way off in the distance there, knocking down trees. So I have a nice little tactic for taking out Thunderjaws. And the first thing we're going to do is use our Tear Blast arrows to knock off his disc launcher. I believe they have two, one on each shoulder or hind leg. So all we've got to do once we've shot that cannon off is get to it without being killed. And there we go. Pick it up. Pick it up. Right, you. Payback time. There we go, easy peasy. Let's just use up the rest of this ammo here. There we go. Lovely. I would say you are well and truly Fubar. So let's go and retrieve the heart. There we go, lovely jubbly. Looks like this thing's still collapsing in on itself. Might actually try taming one of them. See if I can override it, have that as a companion. So once we have the Thunderjaw heart, the only thing left to do really is make our way back to the town or Sunfall and approach the doctor.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
So the doctor's going to go and treat the young lady now. Let's go and give the good news to her carer. He's around here somewhere. Ah, there you are.
I suppose the priesthood and the nobles think they deserve.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Is it even possible to feel homesick if your home no longer...
So hopefully now the young girl will survive and recover fully. We're going to leave the story there for now and pick it up in another video. I have been Anubis, and I will see you in that other video.
Shiana.